If you not to Maada, I not for pay that money for give for make it city what? So I think let me vote for that. Let God bless Maada. Who said I did today? If you left to me one, no campaign again for take Maada and I'm go pina.
If you only say light, hospital, all things, now education I ain't there before. Because post way they show, you never give tablet, we no.
We all been there now. We not get hospital. That hospital where them bill for we now. The year where they talk, we not even know the year again. So that hospital they been done. There's gonna be on end can give you hospital. For now, we never go Kabbalah again with patients again.
Don't give the woman the opportunity where be say we get freedom now homestay. Don't understand? We get light now. So right now the blood foot light.
Madam, woman come on do. Today like me so, I been in a farm, but now able to talk to pussy. What it calls that Maada? Because the woman come on do. So ready for Maada. If I wish, I will tell Maada says you know, campaign on for you.
If you not get education, good one, you're not able to do nothing. In 10, 15, 20 years, we're not going to tell you what they're picking they are going to do for you. If you put alone first, now that we don't begin to, and now that we the show. Now that make it see Alpha Khan, that make it see the former vice president of the All People's Congress. It is team up, it is confess, it is explain. Thank you, by the way. I sure send me be vote for.
Social media fly news we don't make people they talk say they're not like presidents again at all, particularly Nambo. But Nambo with this so you see crowd.
Maada be on a papa for we. No, but no vex for Maada. No, Maada no get forget no net. It a win and a clean.
I believe say Maada now we papa, now we leader, he love we, he care for we, and we self love and we care for them, and we want to say day with we. So and flow. If I me for me, the plan how we be safe. I be add me your hand by your Lego 10.
What are the mistake? What are the mistake? If God be the mistake, what are the choose Maada be first? If I say for the first, what are the choose them? What's the God take Maada be? God knows say Maada be the best. And nobody already ask God.
I promised and I delivered. And now that make one of the give testimonies of the many things the world done today. It touched me. And I'm happy as a politician, truly touched. Because not all politicians they talk and do what is promised. But because I not say, salon na me home, go na me home. So anything where I promise at this country, I deliver. And at the assurance I say, the second time, where are they come back? With the produce Rio Rest Naya. This is not a movement for save this country. This is not the best group of people. Now that make, if you don't see, you see Victor Bokarifo, former vice president. You see Dr. Kada Yonkada, they all they come. I just want to say to when I say, we get good people there in all the parties.
Welcome to TGL. The Three Musketeers were there. Without wasting time, I think we know we safe already. We're there again today to come talk about Boku things. We believe it matter for me, for you, for we all. So what I want to let you do, I want to let you share the program. Without wasting time, DJ Force. Say if I'm I'm glad the way you did on the platform.
Great movement. Sierra Leoneans. and lovers of grief movements. Una morning in Salon, una good evening in Australia, and any part where in the world. And I welcome una in the grief movement. Me really talk to una. Me na DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. Thank you, Deemaa.
Thank you very much, DJ, for the SLPP DJ. Thank you very much. Madam Tenneh, Kpaka, the Grassroot Mama. Welcome to the program.
Pamude una ado. When are the Grassroots Mama, the granny we not sleep. We don't come back. For una where the news not don't reach out to una it. One car of months by the manifesto. Who leader don't pull. President Bill, you're not a politician. You are a leader because they prepare for the next generation yet unborn. So you are a born to leader. You are a born leader. You born to lead. And you born to win.
Thank you very much, Madam Tenneh, Kpaka. Sierra Leoneans, followers of TGM, we tell on all cabo. Now, as today, we get beaucoup things that we get for remote. President Bill manifesto. You know, so President Bill before he came to power, 2018, he came out a manifesto and work towards that. And I make now 2023 to head to the coming 5 years, so we know say he get for wind flat. He came out a manifesto also again. We within the key point areas then we get for do for people then as alone. And we get for also discuss about APC. We know say APC they don't fear defeat. They know say they get for lost this election, the tolongbo, because they don't get manifesto. We know say the manifesto na tolongbo and mamikos, and they know say this election President Bill get for mobilize them. So what did they try for do now? They don't want to go into the elections, so they have all type of strategies, fake strategies. But you know the work. And we all don't see what don't happen again as alone. When last night, Courting 3, 1 month to election. Yesterday was the 24th of May, and election day you get for be the 24th. 1 month ahead, Courting 3 done for done. Freedom done for done. But however, we get people then at the platform, we get for promote on that. But let's go to President Bio in manifesto. Yes, Madam Tenneh, Kpaka, I give you the opportunity to show the 5-point plan or 7-point plan with you to analyze them from there to people then they will begin remote panel.
Well, the 7-point plan, look inside the manifesto, don't highlight. The one the old President Bill don't implement already, the free quality education, health, water, and sanitation. We don't bring water in the community. They don't bring electricity in the community. And it don't make sure say the electricity enter in them villages there as if we don't alley on say all them villages then they electricity for day. And then programs there and I make appoint ministers then where then they do their work then I just want to take this opportunity and thank we able Minister of Energy, Mansa, Alhaji Kanja Sise. Mwamba don't get light not to come on dance. Cambia the you don't reach not to come on dance. The people then really, really happy. President Biono say this is not the human rights of everybody. As a leader, it get a responsibility towards the society and it don't make sure say it fulfill a responsibilities then they. Inside this 7-point plan, President Bio don't come with this agriculture. Even the West, from where COVID-19 don't be, food scarcity don't become an issue. Uprising don't they, even now with my country, where they get all the machineries there for do agriculture, food scarcity don't they. Now inside this manifesto, it don't put agriculture for the second time as a flagship program. Like I remember if we put the free quality education in 4th year of office. So we don't find out say the agriculture we don't bring President we are not able to identify what are the key issues that inside this agriculture, because after the war, lots of people they don't want to go again and farm, they do that hard manual labor. And the young people that will be for don't they for support the people, they all don't move to cities, then they don't become bike riders then. So hunger strike don't come. And this hunger strike not only come if we can recall back the Deputy Minister of Trade when he be there as resident minister for the Northwest, and we don't make a very big farm. We brothers then grab them, go burn that farm. Then forget say food scarcity get for day. COVID come, food scarcity day, the supply chain don't shut down. Outside things that be the commodity come, it can't shut down for 2 good years. Well, nobody know they travel at the world. Everybody then are inside, barrier don't dey between people them. Now this food scarcity don't come, but they don't fail for realize all the atrocities that would be cause. The Minister of Youth, they make a farm, now beg, then they beg people then for go harvest the rice. Then they know they do nothing, but they're not going for one. So President Bio don't put this agriculture as a flagship program. 2023, this election, yeah. This is a very big thing with President Bio. Down than number 5. President Bio don't finance it inside the education. What's in many countries like India, China, where they don't, because of technology, it does still go back say education still there in flagship program, because why you not educate, you're not able to penetrate in the world. And you don't have technology upon it. It say any school picking them, they can make sure say any picking where they go school, if for learn technology, if for learn computer, if for sabi do in work then a computer, then a very great thing for salon. And President then don't say he knows say one more than cities. What did they try for do? It get for the constructed cities then they for make sure say we get a modern cities then. Like what he don't do now, Lunge Airport, with a big new airport. Because if you want let business people then come, you get for attract them, you get for bring cargo flights then. If the airport big, cargo flight then will come. When they go into agriculture, people go get opportunity, not only for plant na salon, for let the food they, but people then get for the plant na salon, then get for get storages then, for keep them food there, then they get for export their food then to other countries then. Why would they talk about the Vienna Convention? Then get the Vienna Convention will cover lots of businesses then. Like for example, if we do agriculture, we get certain goods then all they say into Europe, we not get for pay custom for, or they ship them in there. Women then go they make money and small machineries then the way they don't come. What China, God bless China, what China don't produce them small machineries there. We go able to buy for a whole farmer, and now the UN they don't approve family farming. When they don't approve that family farming, back in those days, we get people then, we get 2, 3 wives, they all they group together, they do that family farming. The United Nations we don't endorse that program there. The last 5 years, family farming don't do. So all things in the President Bill don't look into how we get for move this agricultural project go forward. Waiting at the machineries that all get for need, then get machineries that way they plug the land, then get machineries that way they plant. Even pepper. People they not get for they plant pepper and broke them back. Some of them machine and they then small machineries there. If one don't can the sample well as they say an African, then they able make it for themselves. For example, that machine, what they do for the oil. Now the welders they don't begin build on a salon, then they make their own, which is now a very, very good initiative that the President Bill don't bring can when they bring council back na salon for add on top in next 5 years for put agriculture as a flagship program, which is very important for every society. Motama in Bele is very, very important. And I believe say inside the 7-point plan, the women empowerment, where President Bio give the 30% quota, he said this trip, and they make sure say they bring a lot of women there on board na me cabinet, na me parliament, because it don't finance say when you empower one woman, you don't empower the entire community. So if you empower 10 to 20 women there, it don't empower the entire society. Because women then go ready for do more. Then go ready for bring more to the table. It don't say wherever agriculture get for day, transportation get for day. It make sure say good roads then day, transport then day. You know they say again, we go for the sea side train they run from Pepe to Waterloo. Waterloo you only begin organizer for upline. The Lunge Bridge is starts. Ebako the manifesto. But now 7 key things and they inside that manifesto today. If I say they go into all, la left for the next speaker, let's coming.
Thank you very much, Madam Tenneh.
I will count up more for the 7-point plan again.
Thank you very much, Madam Tenneh.
But one way suits me more than the agriculture.
Thank you very much, Madam Tenneh Kpaka. Thank you very much, Madam Tenneh Kpaka, for the 7-point plan analysis. And now, as we go, we get with sister away now, powerful boss lady. Let himself get there when I do. Then from there, we continue. Boss lady, tell from Buddha Hadu. Wait. Yep.
Good afternoon, Messiah. Sorry, I come in late because of 1 or 2 reasons. It's now when I girl, when I all welcome on this program. I thank when I share, like, and get some sense from what you really talk. And good evening, good morning, good afternoon, Auntie Tenneh. I know send a net to you right now. And DJ first.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much, boss lady. Now, as we don't listen to Madam Tenneh Kpaka, the grassroots mama, don't summarize everything we get for can discuss now. Yeah, key points them. Now I come to DJ for the Slpp DJ, the man where they destroy the APC Tolongbo tollgate body from the air, from the mountain, from the sea, even the marketplaces. And before we go further, I want to say congratulations to the team. We don't care with no rally, no runoff, vote for education 2023. President Bill catch up that slogan, this Sierra Leone, they don't capture no runoff. We are taking over. Slpp is taking over gradually. Who side they been see APC they been seen at the stronghold. President Bill don't take over. The Slpp don't take over. So far in this election, we will go on. No political party they will get stronghold. Only Slpp now get stronghold. But we say APC seen a stronghold. We don't scatter outside because of the good job of President Bill. So thank you very much, guys, and especially DJ for the Slpp DJ. Now you listen to Madam Tenneh Kpaka 7-point. We say you get for take day from your analogy.
Attention, say President Bill don't launch any manifesto for 2023 June 24 elections. In the 7-point plan, the video where you play, just go back to the public and make everybody see that the 7-point plan is already in the mouth of Sierra Leoneans, where now vulnerable women of the Republic of Sierra Leone, they already talk from where it take power before they launch this manifesto. When you play that video, you see where the woman they talk about was. They say President Bill they pay the picking them was. They pay for the picking them. He say the other one say President Bill don't bring light. He say President Bill they build hospitals. He say President Bill they empower the woman them. He say President Bill don't bring education for the people there. Then the other one say God love President Bill. You know, fellow Sierra Leoneans, today politics now about respect. If you don't respect people, no matter how you deliver for them, they will never give you respect back. But because President Bio don't bring civilizations into politics, today, Sierra Leoneans across the world don't recognize a delivery manifesto for more take power. And in this 2023 manifesto, we President Bio go launch now the East, whereas Wise Men is coming from the East. You find out say it may gold we don't go sets inside that manifesto today. Now result, as if we don't go in result in first term. Because we all know say today, the world not stable again anymore. And what the President Bio they see a very, very smart. Because President Bio don't know say the world not reliable anymore. He wants with the Sierra Leoneans take real responsibility then for we say. And the key responsibility in life now food. And inside in first year, what he busy do, it bring the tractors, it bring all the equipment the way you know say we soil now the best soil now the whole world. Even China not get better soil rich Sierra Leone. Who soil will not need fertilizer. All what you need now water. Now I make inside in manifesto now agriculture. Now you don't assure Sierra Leone they say. I don't lay the foundation for education. And now I am now going to bring in agriculture. Because once you hear me feed the brain, nobody know the go fat. Wait, as he eat it better food, either you go school or you go work or you go little use play. Then what really President Bio is trying for do? In one level we said they feel places like other countries because we don't need one. We papa, we born with. Now rest it be the sell. Me see who side they say rest barabara not to with my rest. Me for me born I not feel say now inside APC time we will begin to line for rest. Now we begin eat with my rest. But we will born as Sierra Leone. Now barabara will be the eat. Yes, one rest can as Sierra Leone. Then if you not pick an house, you know the eat. Then at the time where the country begin destroy inside Shaka Steven and GS Momo. That rest they measure and 10 buttercup. You know for waste time because the pot they wait for him. You know picker, you know it. So fellow Sierra Leoneans, if President Bio but don't set the foundation of education where they don't recognize the whole world don't recognize we not only in Africa, but now we they need education now the whole world. Now we get the best minister of education, and we don't succeed in that. So now I make it don't go back to Sierra Leone and they say I'm going to set agriculture in my manifesto. And fellow Sierra Leoneans today, I call upon every Sierra Leonean for a better Sierra Leone to join President Bio in manifesto June 24. For now, make sure say we retain her in power. Because all the while away today when they go and cry, say angry there, pepper there, Maggie there, they be there in power. Not to say na China they don't come on. They were in Sierra Leone. They began at Sierra Leone. But they not be able to lay the foundation so that when global crisis they come, they not go able to affect we. Instead of what they do, when they lost power, they loot all the state resources. They loot even carpet. They loot all the state vehicles. They loot all the resources where we go make sure say any scarcity where they can at the world, they not go hit with that serious. But today they don't hold them on they see don't pana. Na Makeni and Eskroma si don't pana na Makeni. They tell people they say angry day or pepper dia, Magi dia, Jakato dia. And fellow Sierra Leoneans, this election will the campaign will not agree the opposition's APC tolongbo to the pan body based on angry or a based on Pepe dia, Magi dia, Jakato dia will not agree because they be just don't let power just 4 years. What thing they be do so that whenever national crisis they come, enough for affect we. They not be laid that foundation the day. But at the end of the day, they don't take the money. Now bureaus that they are open now because the new you don't come. So they don't open many bureaus in Africa. As I'm speaking here, people where they follow this program right now know say Freetown, they don't open bureau everywhere just for make sure say they cripple this government through dollar. Now they buy dollar, then they go either now us as we network don't pick up that just for make sure say this government not benefit Sierra Leoneans. Then. But as we don't launch we need manifesto, we lost them, we launch them with trust and hope and respect and reliable and stable manifesto and accountability. Let's see, Alina, they focus on that manifesto with President Dino Brinka across the country, not only one side, across Sierra Leone. In the diaspora, rely on that manifesto with President Dino come so that we say we're able to feed other countries then. Because we all see the tractors the way President Dino Brinka, not to something we for doubt about it. We say catch up with other West Africa countries, and we want for the feed other countries there. So if you say make a talk about what Maada Tenneh Kpaka talk about this 7-point plan, one I respect, I go left with me people then for me they know say any government will respect you, any society now for follow any leader will bring respect for women, yeah, especially this women empowerment. Before women they will know they try for bring their camp forward for men they able can show their talent. And any side where you bring women then plenty, that place is success they take over. So President Bill in government will call her success because it don't increase the woman there, even in the House of Parliament, even na kitchen themselves, it don't increase woman there. Even a public domain, it don't increase woman there. Even now any public offices, it don't increase woman their presence and woman their value. So for that reason, we dey call upon Sierra Leoneans gone June 24, 2023 now for vote for President Bill and make sure say you vote against APC and you vote against corruption in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Deemaa, make us stop on the first.
Thank you very much, DJ Force, the Slpp DJ. Sierra Leoneans, if you just join with this now current affairs, we talk about President Bill manifesto and the 7-point plans we the Grassroot Mama John lay out now. Yeah? We would talk about them. Hearing from DJ Force what he talk about, say, foundation. They say APC not only foundation. You know, in anything where they happen, they always look at the root cause. The root cause. Then say a river cannot flow into the forest without breaking down the tree. There is no possible way where people that could see they're hungry today or things difficult in the other way around, even we know say in a global crisis. But then APC want use that as a yardstick to fool some other blind supporters then to vote for them. But I believe say Sierra Leoneans then all across Sierra Leone don't understand say HE what he don't do, no president no one they do them because now the only person we count a manifesto, they say I don't count my manifesto. I promise I say I go do this and he do them. There's nothing the way President Bill promise where he say he do, he not do. And the kind of things that way President Bill don't do inside out of a manifesto says it been too boku, a boku te a boku. We don't count enjoy the airport. It was not part of the manifesto, but a counter, you know. Boku things then they way out of the box we not be there. President Bill don't come make rules that we APC be they give we back talk part. They say you know see road, you know see road. President Bill don't come pay for them we them put quota there. We talk about infrastructures then. Boku things then they way President Bill don't do. Let me President Bill say. Now a second time now for let's really feed with it. So thank you very much for DJ Force for your analysis and Madam Tenneh Kpaka for your analogy. Now I come to my sister Naya. After they discuss the 7-point plan of President Bill, you know he don't launch a manifesto. And this manifesto he don't launch now, he don't touch the APC tolongbo to get body, they know they sleep, they know they butu. Because they don't get anything where they will able to show out to Sierra Leoneans then. Yeah, we definitely don't know. So we know see 2023 election June where they come. They're not going to win the election. So we see some excuses them, other threat remark, other funny things the way they do. But we know see as the Sierra Leoneans nothing on the shape we because we team up strong for we believe in democracy, we will fight for, and we know see we country for better. So no intimidation, no threat, no lie, no blackmail, no go work. So what is your analogy on President Bill manifesto? Then from there we continue.
You know, first of all, DJ Force, you look good. DJ first.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you look good. You really look good. Oh man, today the jackets where you give me the blazer and all that shit. You rock it.
Oh man, thank you,
We
man.
just
Thank
see the
you.
glow. We just see the glow in DJ first, in Mr. Deemaa the Great, and the green top where Auntie Tenneh give it today. Today in giving natural. That's so beautiful. I love that. Yeah. Make a come to waiting President Bio give the women. Where I see, because I be there live at the watch. Where I see that thing, they are happy so much because women and they contribute a lot in any society. So for recognize the women and give them that percentage. And as that we sister way it talk na Kenema say, because of the 30% way President Bio don't give and he get forgive more. That really moved me, because this na in we want na Africa, not only Sierra Leone, na Africa. We need changes, things for change. We for take the other direction. We not go just stuck na the one side, And at this President Bio, it can't do. Women's them for day into we politics. Because women then smart. Women then get sense. They know what then they do. So me are happy about that, and I'm happy with every single word where he speak out na Kenema with the ministers them, with all the MPs them. I be so impressed and I love them so much. And I know say they don't win the election. President Bio don't win them. Oh my God! This morning something came to me noticed, and as I wake up now with phone call. Say with beautiful Mama Salon. I cry. Make I no lie to una. I don't know if the panelists then we don't talk about this. I cry. Where I get a call say, Mama Salon don't calm down. Because that country tree, people don't know what that country tree mean. People don't know the value of that country tree. But you were spiritual, you know the value of that country tree. It crushed down. It break down. And when it break down, it left one picture. I want me Sierra Leone people then listen this. It left one picture. Then a Maada Bio. It clear all the other one them. It left one picture stand up. That's Maada Bio. Maada Bio is not kayanda for nothing. Maada Bio it comes so can liberate Sierra Leone. Now that's it come for can free Sierra Leone from this darkness of the APC. APC, one are we brothers and we sisters them. I don't know why the ignorant into Boko, but I cannot blame Una so much than the darkness where they don't put the followers them, where they don't put everybody inside, where they listen to them. And when I see what it don't happen, people will get sense, people will get eye, people will spiritual. What it happen at salon, and it happen to actual time. That particular time there, you see 9 na a number. It happen 9 o'clock, sharp 9 o'clock. Make people and focus on this. Make people and watch what they go on at that country day. That country day, it be don't day in dark, like a real dark. That country 3 day. What it happen this 9 o'clock? More we they watch no more. And it pull every other leaders them. He left President Bio wanna team up. Make people them know say President Bio, he not just come, he not just dead there. President Bio, now a choosing one, not to point them all, now a choosing one. So nothing we are not able to do them, nothing we are not able to scratch on them, and we are not able to change a destiny. No more time, we are not able to change a destiny. God be don't put this man here. He bound for be this person, and in he get for be. So make us stop here for the moment. I come in late. May I follow the program? Mr. Deemaa, DJ First, and Mrs. Star.
Thank you very much, Bosslady. Bosslady touched something which is very important. Of course, it is part of what you get for plan. That's a side show where we they talk about the manifesto, but a good way you don't lament on them, what you don't happen in a salon. We all don't see that tragedy there. But we got to still discuss more about what happened. But let's continue with the manifesto. You talk about something where you say it trigger you, where you talk about the women's empowerment, where President you give the woman there. Now, Sierra Leoneans, I want to let we listen to this. Sierra Leone is a country wherein men then they dominate the society in terms of the political arena, wherein they not give freedom to woman them. Now it make it see say woman then they freed to even participate into politics because they degrade them, they abuse them, they intimidate them. You understand? So these are some of the reasons you see great women then will get in a salon when they're not able come out because they cause their mama, they intimidate them, and the man they dominate so much in the society. But President Leo administration where it come, you see and say a empower women then. A book like inside the police, where you say police director and this the deputy na that woman, you see how it structurize things there, where it makes say this person lance a mind, that na minister, the deputy na woman, where you say that's what if they start to structurize everything to make sure woman then they not fear, let them not hide like the way the past regime, APC tolongbo to get somebody we not value women then. You understand? Intimidate women then. If they consider women as a people them, you know, they not value them. Say women belongs to the kitchen. So we see President Bio, they say they do certain things, then the way we understand, they say charity begins at homes. That is example Edouard with a woman. President Bio made Madam Fatima Bio, Dr. Fatima Bio, very, put hands on her arm to stand very strong, confirm, to make sure it will be like a symbol to them women then with the out there. For let them not fear, let them not fear at all, let them participate into politics. You see, there is a time where we all see DJ Force where President Bio, Dr. Fatima Bio be the cry. He said that they cause him mama, they misbehave partner. President Bio say if you can't stand the heat, don't go into the kitchen. You understand?
Yes.
If you can't stand the heat, don't go into the kitchen. You understand?
Yes.
You know. So all them things then the way President Bio they do is they do and for like encourage women then say when you enter into the politics, understand say you did a man war. Salon they consider as a man war. So to stand tall, you get for fight, you get for fear, not fearless, not afraid of any intimidation, you know. So giving the power, if the president be one let woman and man, let be 50-50 in that country. Day. But we see even the bills where President Bill with, we see how APC, they not one woman to get power. Then they kick the bill out. The bill. They don't want to put her into practice, they don't want a woman and value under. So now I look at the women of Sierra Leone today. If you really mean well for yourself, for your Pekin, for your generation to come, you forgot President Bio because President Bio is the better alternative among all. Because President Bio won't let you value. It won't let you get Pekin and value. It wants let we protect we got Pekin there. You don't want let nobody abuse you got Pekin there. We look at the widows then. We are in those days where man the married woman, where the man die, the people that they can't take all the property. Woman take advantage on the woman. President Bio under this administration, they don't put it into law that if things happen, no family member no can pull that property they for now that woman in hand. It's not possible. You understand? The woman entitled to run because it get picking them to cater to. So but good things the way we don't see positive aspect the way this government, since they don't kind of power, they do to benefit the living whole of Sierra Leoneans then. You understand? So we talk about the gender. Today, woman that they scrap now say they want to become somebody. They see inside symbols and now where they give woman the boku symbols and now they take symbols and now for let them be MP because more women in the House of Parliament. President Bio give the opportunity see if they go able to fight for what they want and they stand strong. Now
and they go able to fight and they go able to fight for the Pekin.
For the Pekin, yes. You know, now this now we they talk about a genuineness. So every woman then within a salon, if you know say you want you picking them for like a better, you say get that prestige, that value, the way President Bio don't value you for vote for President Bio. You know for vote for party where the political party where the cost money cost, where they degrade woman then, will not value woman then.
And where they loot status.
Where they loot, I tell you, this is the thing, you know. So I'm glad for that point the way you make. As in the way they go in the manifesto, we go back to Madam Tenneh, but we'll talk about the mining sector. We see what will be happy. First time in history, under this administration, mining sector, good arrangement. People they now where they can mine now, they make sure the neighborhood, they benefit. You understand? Then they benefit, they not they left for nothing. Like before, they just the country chief no more, and crown go only themselves the rich no more. But President Bio say, any mining sector we can at this part of this country now. The community who side that diamond, they come out anything they come out there for benefit. So we see beaucoup things that where this government they can do, you know. So we we don't see no that there's no other alternative. President Base is the only alternative to make President Salon transform. So, Madam Tenneh, I'll come back to you for the 7-point plan. So, if anything, the way other things, then they will go over remote plan as they continue. Yeah, you mute one.
I still want to place emphasis on the gender diversity where President Bill don't bring come into the political arena of society. Now, President Bill don't make sure say before in every society when they talk about gender equality or gender diversity, women's leadership and participation, people they only look at her. If you not get PhD, if you not get master's degree, you not forget a leadership position. If you now remember, Green Movement will be run that program. Leadership. Some people are born leaders. Some they achieve their greatness. Some people they not get that higher education. But these are grassroots women who get political base, we understand the key issues of the community, where they liaise with the people them, they understand the daily livelihood of them people then they, how the people then they survive in the community, waiting then they facing at the community for let the ends meet for that day. These now some of the women then back where President Bill don't make sure say you don't put them in leadership position. And they tell you say that women and they deliver well. They're able for bring out other women then, for can't join them. They know they Kpaka other women then they make sure say then they liaise with the grassroots women then they bring key issues then come. And in woman, sometimes we they go then skip there. If they find out say some grassroots women then they will then one day get the opportunity for travel out of Sierra Leone. The first lady they bring them come on board, they make that trip for good salon. Come on, President, you don't do a lot. It's not even about 7-point plan. It's more than that. Lekoti talk about the mining sector. The mining sector, this President Bill don't make sure say now any company where they can into that society. School get for day, health center get for day. Then they benefit the indigenous landowners. Then they benefit the leaders of that community. Then the community themselves, they benefit with something that they put in the community where everybody they get access to. They don't they be community hall for people then, different side them. Then inside that 10-point plan, housing and accommodation. When somebody not get adequate and affordable housing, homelessness very high in a salon. Until you let na the streets of Freetown, then 2 a.m. You find out say people are riding Okada, but they're not they afford for buy house, for rent a house. Now how much then they get? If they find out say na lonely, some guy then they sleep na table, then bike then pack. Why? That's what happened. Inside this manifesto, the 7-point plan, the Minister of Lands, he launched the Okada land project. He bring them come and they play raffle for let them get them land and day, so that then serve the bike riders and they go get access to land or then go able to build house there. Now that they try for program there, this bike riding when they do, then they encourage them for open account in a bank. At least if you able to make 50,000 say for the day or 100,000, you for land for say 50,000, the balance you go know what they do it. Encourage them boy then they for stuff for take push, because this push here they take a lot of money from them. So they don't launch other program then they for drug and alcohol rehabilitation for the young people then try for train them for get out of this thing. Inside that 7-point plan, the education, the human rights, what President Bio don't come with us, and we don't implement. If they find out say prisoners are going to school, prison in those days, then they put people in a prison, then they suffer them. Then they go punish you, they say then you die. Miss here, 1977, at the primary school, I'm not going to ever forget, I'll be there class 4. They arrest all them paramount chiefs, they're under APC. They go put them in a prison, some of them, then punish them. Then they put some inside Gary, then they give them because they know they support them. But they like today, President, they don't make sure say prison reform, don't they? Whereas prisoners are now going to school. When they put you in a prison, you know, they go sit down, they say he's sick, he die. Then they try for transform in life because somebody else go don't do bad. But now reason make it do that bad. Now because of society, situation beyond that person they in control. So what if they don't try for do then they don't take the education into the prison yard. Then they educate people there now. By the time they come out of prison, you are a different person. You don't learn something at the prison. Now then they make sure say that thing and they be done in a prison for land trade. But forget that education, that foundation, let them build you up and transform you for bringing you out of prison. Then not be they place emphasis on it. Be done in the prison program, but then not be they put emphasis on it compared to now under the new direction where President Bill don't make sure say. Therefore teach people them how to transform their life inside the prison. You see how the manifesto sweet? But whenever they don't get manifesto, at last now swear now then they swear. And that continues way for them. Now a new day for Sierra Leone. Would they see new things? Would they see new signs? Now reborn where Salon don't reborn. All the juju, the bad thing where APCB don't put. I mean that continues where they for them President Bill if photo team up. That continues if for them not touch that photo they at all. It's telling us Salon say, this is the man. This is your leader. So would they see a new day? Now a very big sign. Now Salon. Would they see a new day? Would they see new things then? Salon get for transform. All what in them all the way they go today. God say, you know they agree the prayer pastor Mambo be talking. They say, what see they don't put in that country, you know go last day. You don't reach everything up for them. The God who they serve now a living God. So this leader, now Salon, the leadership of President Bill, it don't cut across all the culture. It don't get barrier for the development, so it don't bring Kana Salon. As it don't say, they see new city, we get for see the new city. We get for see the Lunge Bridge. It not a lie. Anything we say it they do. Now make them call and talk and do. No run off. Come June 24, the people of Sierra Leone, Tenneh, I want to tell you thank you. The confidence una put in President's Bill for 2018, it not make una shame. It don't tell una say the work una begin for do. Because una be believe in her, it makes sure say inside the 5 years it don't deliver. And you get for deliver more. The people then are Salon, I want na Tenneh and the entire Sierra Leone, I want to tell una thank you. Una vote overwhelmingly because this election will not just one for win because one for winner, but one winner in a grand style. Would they take seats then? We say APC called stronghold. Alpha can the apprentice if they don't talk. I said there is no more stronghold. They say all the stronghold get for go. So I really want to tell the people then thank you in Tenneh district. In second place for launch the manifesto, Nana Cambia. Dr. Yunkela a tweet. They say one for tell President Bill, thank you. The second launching of the manifesto, now inside Cambia Edwan. For now on I know say now a leader where they cut across the country. This now cross-cutting cultural manifesto now they go and launch now each district. Now that's a leader for do. A leader not for the raise a bad community. He not they give money to boss and say go sit down a course. They don't talk openly say anybody you go to social media a course if you're not executing they disown you. Now so a leader for day. If you the discipline you begin and now host, whosoever they follow you for discipline. Now mouth principle. It always stand by in words. Brother, I get a special place for my heart because it not disappoints me at all. I go sit down this night to tomorrow night. If not for prayer and fasting, I will continue to do that because we all don't see what they do. It don't put Salon at the map. Australia, then they yarn for see the hands of my guest projects. Then come inside Australia, yeah. The women then ready for that. This all happened through President's Bill. Nobody not be one for talk about this SGBV inside Salon. The sexual abuse of young people within families, friends, strangers where they can house. Not only under President Bill in regime, they don't launch her inside the House of Parliament, they don't pass her as a law. Anybody you tamper with school picking, underage picking, you dey go jail. Balefa for the other speaker, therefore, so we'll continue. But only that the continuity in Fodowa is good. Because Akisoya be don't count in cable, what you say. So the continuity be the blocker, so you know they able pass. Now the continuity don't for them. So once it's on the launch and tomorrow. Because again, when they don't count with Banya fake it, then things in 1961. When they be the fake people there, they go with goat blood and eat. They say, and then they kill, they can't see map. Something. Kojuma Koju, see me and see you. Then they lie to say, they don't count with electric cable car. Train the pass na return. Once the year the gentle 2023. Come June, the city mayor, Mohamed Gentle Kamara, would have voted for her. President Bio, the presidential candidate, would have voted for her. Right now, they torment because they belong to all voters' ID card. But the ID card will come on a different one, you get chips. Now, remember, Green Movement Koya, where they go pull that old ID card and go vote with her. DJ Force say this ID card, if you not change her during election, so what go for Donna, that they Agopa. And either they don't pack Boku. Now make this one okay different from down there, they don't go mad.
Now make them bloody. Thank you very much, Madam.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Madam. Now make them bloody. Now make them not they're afraid to go into election. But however, I will listen to with Vice President what they can't tell you about this election. Then from there we continue.
The APC does not understand that debate. The APC does not know that the future of this country is the nature of how a government thinks today and tomorrow. The bridge we are going to build between human capital development and the productive sector. So every Sierra Leonean child will go to school, go to university and have the opportunity to have jobs. That is the future of this country. This country is no longer about 1961. It has about 2023, 2028, 2032, 2040, 2050, and 2060. One country. If no politician, if no presidential candidate does not understand that debate, how do you connect human capital development to the productive sector to facilitate an open opportunity for direct investment that can create jobs and technical competence? That man is not fit to be the president of this country. And no presidential candidate understands that debate, understands that future, understands that thinking than His Excellency Julius Maada. The next 5 years is vital and critical for the future of this country. You have to give power to somebody that understands the past, the present, and the future. Don't give power to somebody that understands only the past. We are no longer in 1961. This is a country today that is one of the global champions for education. This is a country where we have thousands of children in school. This is a country where today in Mokone campus you have over 6,000 students. When they come out, they need jobs. If you don't understand that, you don't understand anything and you don't deserve to be voted as president of this country. So that is the message I am leaving with you. That the future of this country is in 2023 election. Anybody who does not understand that, who does not understand how to build the bridge between today and tomorrow, that person does not deserve to be president of this country. You are the young people. You are the future of Sierra Leone. You have to get up. You have to campaign, and you have to tell the story of a president.
That's the message from our wonderful wonder for vice president. DJ for see your modi he crash. What do you get for say about that?
Brahmi Modi cried. The man say, any leader who does not understand the future of this nation should not be a president. And the future of 2028. He said this election is the future for Sierra Leoneans. He said we are not talking about 1961. No more. There's no more 1961 here. We are talking about 2028, 2030, 2040, 2035. Any president or any leader who wants to rule Sierra Leone, who is talking about 1961, is not fit to be a president.
Exactly.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, Slpp, say woman dem. Me na woman dem more dey thank you. Una thank you, woman dem. Because if you go back to statistics, in 2018 election, the population will bring President Bill to power is greater than, the women are greater than the men. So I dey tell woman dey thank you. And today, I'm for tell Sierra Leone, they say the only president where Sierra Leone they don't tell thank you. Now His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada in 2018 election, the former president passed around the whole country for 10 people thank you. Nobody put them out and tell her thank you. But as we are heading towards elections, President Bill told the entire country, now the whole world, not only Sierra Leone, it tell people they thank you, and people they return back, they tell her thank you. First in history, where that don't happen. So now Lord get the 5 years. And fellow Sierra Leoneans today, I also want Maada Kpaka talk about the women empowerment with President Bill. In that bill, I want to let Sierra Leone they know say APC be denied. They vote against that bill in the House of Parliament. The party will come and support President Bill was NGC and C4C. And Masilamina, we tell you thank you na kono. We tell you thank you na kono. Because if we tell Kaneyim Killer thank you na NGC, if not to them two we can't join SLPP, that bill the APC blocker. He say women should not come in the front to take any leadership. Now Sierra Leone, yes, APC will vote against that bill. Now only C4C and NGC now they become together. We support the SLPP party and they be able to pass that bill in the House of Parliament. For that reason, fellow Sierra Leoneans, June 24 elections, on a vote for President Bill and the SLPP party. Let's talk about the country tree in Fodo one back. You see, that country tree, now the APC, they trend lead on the. When next come, they know they lead on. They turn bat, monkey, they can't sit on there. They do all kind bad games. There was a time where somebody live, Motaman, he go claim inside that country tree, they now policeman, they can't tell us, they can't do. Today, I'm for say thank you and thank you to all pastors and imam in the Republic of Sierra Leone for say this fight for let Sierra Leone transform. This fight, pauper salon for better. This fight, put salon first. Now the imam and the pastors them, now they don't stand strong. If you now can remember when President Bill called all Islamic Council, he said, I don't let you now this country. When I pray for this country, yeah. That prayer with the pastors and the imam they sit down, they do in that country. Now I don't disgrace APC. It don't cut APC come up at the country. APC don't done, it don't die. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, Satan get power. But Satan is powerless. Yeah? Satan get party, but in strength, God not put no value inside. Today, if we don't see the whole country tree don't cut, that means the country tree say don't tire with the kind of juju action where they practice there. The person go self, go pull, go kill Peking, now they can't bear them. Now where they be not concrete on that day, now up the leaf they be don't they claim. Now make if we now go remember. We bring that program now. Who say policeman they go make somebody go sit down there, stand them. How Imani claim they nobody no be know. How he do? He change the net. He go claim they monitor enable candle. He they tell net. Now if you tell people they take notice, say Motaman they up the country tree. Now the APC they don't hold this country to ransom all the juju, all the black magic. Now they practice them. So today, God say, you know what? We don't tire. Una all on a photo de par this country. Una all for them. He left one great photo to play. Bosslady, I tell you, take away, bring that to the nation. Yeah, the whole country now in court. Now in court, he left one great photo to the rest all my for them are grown. That means APC don't come up at the country. Fail.
It don't done.
It don't done. Because Nayanda they go pray them practices the juju the Nayanda they go put some. So today God say no, una go. This country we want her for let we take leadership. Like when now we be the lead all West Africa countries there. But because of their black politics where they be the play, we don't go behind.
You remember?
Today, yes.
You remember last week program we host?
Yes.
Juju versus development versus Juju.
Yes. Juju. Now who bring that secret now over?
You remember?
Yes. So at the end of the day, God don't wash Sierra Leone. God don't clean Sierra Leone. We tell the imam the thank you, and we tell the pastor the thank you, and may they continue for pray and let APC continue to be blind more. Because at the end of the day, we not they vote for nobody we don't know the future of 2028 or 2023.
That's all not.
No you more. Know, I not cut una off. Una see where the country trade is for them. This country trade don't they over decade. Maybe don't they under. And now
century. It's century.
Now now the people them we free Sierra Leone, now the Southeasterners them. Now then are the real ancestors, the great ancestors them. Okay. Then they disrespect them. Then they put them down. Then they talk all kinds of things against them. And that particular country now be the heart of the now they them be the meeting point, the slavery time, and even when they found Sierra Leone, now be the meeting point that one day. You know, so Mama Salon in just decide and say, we now all we be don't deny ya. We now all for clear, we now for back off. This man, na in the leader, and na in we want, and na in we choose. Na yeah. So people therefore no say this country tree no be don't ever for them. Now this time, now in this country tree for them. Therefore no say Mama Salon. It really don't get enough with the people. It don't get enough with the people. It puts every other president some way be don't day down. Maada be in picture in one is stand. That's not the one man standing. You know, but still Salon people they not get ace. And if they not get ace, they still continue with this behavior. Now they go suffer because spiritually the Salon don't see physically back. When at the country tree yesterday, that's the physical. They don't see what's in they go on at the country. So therefore, well, no say enough is enough. Like for real, enough is enough. But unless you be don't rule for 13 years or whatever you rule, nobody know what them call you. Not till you get Salon. Not till you get Salon. You don't go back off and leave the country alone. May you give people their peace. Not so you papa get Salon. Not so you mama fence Salon. Not so you people they fence Salon. Salon belong to so many group of people. And would that then free Sierra Leone from slavery, from all these things they are so. Now the great change appear. You don't know the history, you know. It just they do one because if he say it get juju power. And not to all side juju power they work. How you there you physically they use the juju? We get ancestors them. We all get people the way we come out. We get a generation. If he say His Excellency in people then go sit down, then left farm, they in a misbehave like I they misbehave so. Not so you one great on Tom president at this life. Make people then get peace and his koroma. Back off, make people then get peace. Really. But I not to blame them. Now the ignorant people the way they behind them. Ignorant. They dance for them for no reason. They happy for them for no reason. When they ask them why would they do this thing, food on their dollar don't go. Now dollar will they use na Salon? Food on there, you know they go plants. Once one woman they talk say how in go buy potato idea, go buy cassava idea. Shame on una. Potato and cassava where you go plant for three months. But una know they sleep na net. Una
when me, I know cut you. When me buy corn, I have $5 for one.
Yeah.
So just check $5 into Salon economy now. I buy one great corn, I have $5. Bonaya they plant out. Bonaya they plant out.
But let me continue. Look at Madam Tenneh Kpaka. It in a Western war. Yeah. It involving agriculture. Yeah. Agriculture. Because we know the importance of agriculture. We know the importance of agriculture. People that were there at this part of the world, the rich people there. The agriculturalists there. You understand? But the former past government APC, they're no foundation. Absolute nothing. And you don't expect President Bio to come, that he do everything. Come, fend food, he put on a table, a gula, eat them. No. The most priority is them. It's say education, people that they die before their time, this. But good things then be they happen. They don't can work towards them and out of a manifesto. Now Salon they on the right direction. So it said now this now for agriculture, for let we help feed yourself. These are things where you go see say hope they did. But if somebody to map tell you say if we not vote me in, I go destroy Salon. Do you really think say this person loves this country?
Deemaa, make I tell you, you see Samura Kamara, now a disgrace to in family. More pull Salon day. Now a disgrace to in pitching them. You as a papa, you picking them, they look up to you. You now the head of a family. Now you they go team up. You they talk something like that. It's like say not to that country you born, not to the you come out. But still, I can go back and forth. Samura Kamara, now remote control. In order by itself. Unless they use this man like a toy, like a remote, where they remote TV with. By in witchcraft power, in devilish power, in demonic power. We don't get, I go back to the country. How many presidents say we don't get leaders the world don't get? When one day, then thing and they're not happy. You know how many people and therefore die where this thing not happen? When I mark me word, people are waiting for die where this thing don't happen. So,
Big Alajo there.
Yes. Where this thing don't happen. So that country they not so empty waiting the color. But Samura, go back to Samura. No. Samura, me know the count them. We economic, we are ready for talk and they go direct to Anes. And they count Samura because Samura na like a remote Anes they use. Anes now want come back na power, but it no go be. Anes we all know say yes. Na Papa Sheki be bonam. He deny him. He give to in-house boy. That's fine. But you know go can't use that one day against we country. We not responsible for that. We not so we problem. We not responsible for that. He don't get with people in Giam. The time what if for spend, you don't spend them. Back off and go sit down. You see the cost them where Maada Bio can break. You remember where that guy will be can't talk. Unless in Tom being color, now they matter because they not before don't do anything at that Sunday. You remember Deemaa. Then thing and the way Maada they can do. Where APC they not be forever do them. Because if they do them, disaster they happy. Maada Bio don't go do them. Maada Bio don't go build mosques na Anes in village. He build church there. He build school there. You they see the disasters the way they happen eh. When they see and constitute don't begin for them. When I go here, the big one go for them just now. Because they be don't so tight. You know what in are so tight in witchcraft way that they're not for better that village day. Then Maada Bio don't go with investment and day. It don't go with things then day. Constitute for them straight. When I'm all the watch.
You talk about like look at I think DJ Force talk about the same house you talk about. DJ Force also talk about I think DJ Force Madam Tenneh Kpaka talk about the Madam Tenneh Kpaka talk about the placement. People then they way they work na salon when they not get houses and places there for them and they sleep. You understand? And homeless them, even bike riders. They say they ride bike, they make accident, they get money, they even able to get land for themselves. A genuine president say, okay, we go make sure we allocate land for them bike riders there. They're too long. And they don't begin doing and they do across the country, all over, all man they get that. McKinney, every part, no president, you wake out in your tina for all man. They count like the way APC wake out something. Now one side and the crown go. No, President, you're not a leader for everybody.
He don't launch a big mega project when a housing project with one with Mr. Njai, even in Nigeria, that man they don't build a lot of houses them. Where they don't launch now John Kobe, where they get for can build them low income houses them for people them. They don't launch that one day. Because house where you put roof over somebody's head, now everybody in your house now in your castle. A lot of homelessness there, especially women with large number of children, single women. So we'll see what in President Bill do during the COVID time. You see them traders then, and make sure say people then will get small businesses there. Now yeah, look people then this, then they don't people then businesses then I them people then they don't break down small businesses then they're not able to come up. But President Bill he organized Munafa fund to give people them. And no say more packages there for come. Now then they build a marketplace then build storages then where everybody get for common streets. Now go inside that market there. Now they sell when I go common streets. So Una be Abacha woman then. This message they go directly to Una. If Una not vote for Gentle, the mistake Una they make for the rest of Una life. Now that one day now Una they can't do. Una they sit on a son, good for Una because of cancer then a salon. Una vote for Uda they give Una a marketplace. Not to somebody where they can't lie when a Deemaa. They can't tell Una say it don't count with electric cable. Anyway, now let them when I let talk to people, then let them go vote more and more. Because already then are losers then. So now, somehow they go through the hate messages then we get a young man where APC don't suja, where people are confused because of a name where they carry. People they can actually call. So we're confused. We don't know this year are twinnies. We didn't have APC. Then we'll get this one at Slpp. So we now will not understand the difference between the two people there. Yeah, twinnies, now a nephew. So we are honorable. One twinnies. Where then at the ECOWAS Parliament, the one at the ECOWAS Parliament in a Slpp. If they done then at the House of Parliament, na Deemaa na they them born, they don't they do well. They work in accordance with President Bill in manifesto. In a different person, this one in big sister born this one, but because Mohammed Tunis before go America on TV say no, me not they go. That guy they use the name, so people they actually get confused. Now this now APC don't they use. Instead they sit down, they send their hate messages then. In 5 years now the House of Parliament, then get a ministerial position. What it take my hometown when as Deemaa, which development we can go there? This one will get now the Slpp. It they happy people then as me. It they try for put things there in place for in people then as me.
The B roads.
Chief done there. He go na so by Mayana, then one of them isolated chieftains there. Where don't they isolate? When they will get one of the most beautiful southern beaches. Where they in isolation, where nobody know where tourists there for the boom that place there. That alone they bring a lot of development at that place. So na Sonima Beach, the southern beach. So this then at the APC part, get no good word in the town with. Now for Sudan, they threaten, they do this. Una organize the bonds rally because the president they don't say no rally for this election. But because una now have for take law and order, bonds people they tell una thank you for the discipline there one day. Anybody who wanna see, I repeat, then can't inside una turn say then they rally day. Una escort them. Una no have for escort them. You know get for tell una they escort them. Una escort them big time. Where they go, they no go ever drink for candy. Because now through this rally, then they deploy the rebel there. Una no allow nobody. Once president don't say no rally, any tamati scope they appear now una villages and say then they can't rally. Una no allow them there. And election day, una see people they know this time of they can't run now una village. Una beware PPR. Una no allow them.
Yes.
Una beware PPR. Una put checkpoint there now una villages there. Any people they know this time of they one kind of anytime una break them, una ask them what una they can do, una come up, una they go this now election day, una go vote. You know me say election day, people that for lock them businesses there, that they make the country they lost a lot of money that day. People that for common at the office, they go vote, they can't sit down back in the office. Now the kind politics where President Biodon come with politics of manifesto. These are more than politics. So now if we are not they take law and order discipline, when I go take a district, we not say change how to. Change is painful, but this one I get for adapt. We I get for accept this change.
Go tell them a fake blood cells.
And this would they vote and back. Deemaa, they are give body water.
Man, Kpaka. Now, when I don't hear waiting, man, Kpaka don't talk. Without wasting time, I can't hit body water first. Let we shake body water.
Maada na Agba, and Agba na Agba. We dey Agba dem, cause Maada na Agba, and Agba na Agba. Elephant say not to be killed, elephant say not to be killed. Agbolo young enough full way, so Agbolo young enough full way. 11 years dem be suffer we, 11 years dem be suffer we. 11 years dem be suffer we, 11 years dem be suffer we. And now they want come back, and now they want come back. God no go green for them, God no go green for them. Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire, fire them, Holy Ghost fire, fire them, Holy Ghost fire, fire them, Holy Ghost fire, fire them. We dey Agba them, cause Maada na Agba, and Agba na Agba. We say pipi na we dey, we say pipi na we dey, pipi na we dey, pipi na we dey. Cause this game here so let Agba. Cause this game here so let Agba. We dey Agba dem, cause Maada na Agba, and Agba na Agba. We dey Agba dem, cause Maada na Agba, and Agba na Agba. Politics not to for fefet, politics not to for fefet, politics not to for cos, politics not to for cos, politics not to for kill, politics not to for kill. Not for work for you people them, not for work for you people them, not for work for you people them, not for work for you people them. But if you know it, you can't tell me. If you know it, you can't tell me. Cause this game here so let Agba.
But the game here, so Agba. Not complicated.
Politics not to perfect.
Politics
not to perfect. Politics not to for kill. Politics not to for kill.
Deemaa, I'm saying one you want to you talk about.
I know you will touch about Tenneh Kpaka the next program.
Okay.
They say more 5 years, James Silas, more 5 years. God bless.
Agba.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. Wow, I'm son. Yes. So they get positive comment them, you know. And James Robert, thank you very much for the star.
Agba na Agba. But Maada na Agba.
Oh. Yeah, we come back again to the program.
What the mommy cost bomba then? They're not they.
Now loser them.
You know the thing they don't confuse. We don't launch a manifesto, and then they don't launch no manifesto. And secondly, one thing we get for country.
No, now swear them go swear. Now swear them Papa go swear.
Because they don't.
Now swear go swear. He said that they witcher. People were school and school, where fail. He said teacher don't roga. Now you in the park. You know that manifesto. He said that they witcher.
Well, now we start the game. They can sweet now. Sierra Leoneans, viewers, followers, when I share the program, they just the join within a green movement. The program with the call the reality. Now, if we actually head to the election, APC, they don't care. Then the flag bearer na court, but some gullible supporters then they say na SLPP. What the SLPP get for do with Samura Kamara where they don't care about na court? They might get criminal case. It's just like, it so hurt me in the form that where we are in the man get criminal case when they for stop that proceeding. But no problem because they will also want to use and say again because of the criminal proceeding where again they make beat her. But criminal na criminal. What's your body that criminal? Therefore continue with her. You understand? But now that case they be not left on the say after the election. You understand? After the election, which is good. They don't petty APC because the beat work for beating not to bobo beat. We don't want to say that the case, that the court case. But then now APC among APC now, they don't go take APC, them be the flag bearer. They say no, the man not qualify for be a standard bearer for them. Then why now they want to cast the blame on we the SLPP that we? But however, now we listen to strategic, wonderful chairman and get something to tell we. Now we listen to our smaller friend.
Make sure say with all the August 10, peace still in this country. They don't make sure say the woman they don't get respect, they get more power. Woman they wanna clap for herself. The power don't come. As I say, if they go back for the second round, we don't endorse an SLPP. So, in the only candidate we know for say, now they go for the second round, president. The other one, Samura Tif, is still in a court in effect for criminal behavior. Then the party say they don't want time. Supreme Court. So then the bargain for go unopposed. But we don't want unopposed. We want to Samura contest. Let beat and let beat us. So today, me and chairman, I will come inside and talk. The power don't deliver. They don't get a manifesto. They can't talk to now about the manifesto. They can't tell when I voting plan for the next 5 years. And for the next 5 years. And the next 5 years. And the next 5 years.
Yeah, DJ boy, you want to scratch. DJ boy.
Just after this manifesto launching, we chairman we say with the bitter like bitters, the election don't go into competition. Now, Cambia say they give more votes to President Bill than Kono. Kono at the camp because yesterday I was all over Sierra Leone, so they don't set a timetable. Cambia say they give more votes to President Bill past Kono. Kono back say they give more votes to President Bill past Cambia. Then Kailang, they say they challenge Tenneh. They say they give more votes to President Bill past Tenneh. The Tenneh Baba say, he said, will they give more votes to President Bill past Una? Then we come inside eastern part of Freetown. Then the western area say, then they make sure say they beat eastern part of Freetown. Then the eastern part of Freetown say no, would they beat now? Would they give more votes to President? So the team now become more competitive. You understand, eh? Then Poloko then say they challenge McKinney. Then Poloko say, well, would they give more votes to President Bill past McKinney? Then McKinney they say no. Well, Poloko would they show na say would they beat na for this election? Would they give more votes to President Bill past Poloko? So now, so yesterday we'll be doing that conference discussion. So the team don't into competition. And what the President Bill say, he said they monitor every vote, every district. Because we not forget, we don't go into census. Everybody they go vote for your development where you want to achieve them.
Yes.
We not forget. Everybody they go vote for your schools, your community center. Now you make, in fact, the money where President Bill be don't give the mining policies where we don't pass the money. The chief that they call President Bill say, this money too much. can help we how we go able use them for develop we communities. Because the money is overpass the community. And not to minister in hand they go. Now they chief them and they picking them. So they don't use some side and they don't use the money. They don't know what for do the money. So President Bio now they go sit down now a draft time. What they for do will go remain forever for the great yet unborn children where they will come in. So the thing it don't come into competition. The whole election don't come into competition. The bond say they challenge Pujem. Bond now they say this. They say that they challenge Pujem. Pujem say that they give more votes to SLPP and President Bio. Their bond say no. Who they beat now? Who they give more votes to President Bio? So the thing it don't come into competition so much so that this result is the future for Sierra Leoneans. This result is the future for picking the way they go to school and for brothers them we at least they cry for get more job. Now make President Bio in result don't displace APC. Yes, in result don't displace APC. So if you see the chairman, he sit down, he address the wall, he address Sierra Leoneans them, say the flag bearer, you flag bearer, he in a court. In the first place, first, this man not qualify. You know one they had position for let become president of Sierra Leone. But because we don't give lazy politicians the opportunity, somebody like Anes by Kroma, Manwe na be even primary school teacher, not secondary school teacher.
I tell you.
Yes, look where he don't go enrich himself. He go be status na McKinney. He don't they go inside violences. But fellow Sierra Leoneans today, I want to tell you say, and Eskroma no they deal with one mercenary group in the whole world. He get various mercenary groups the way they deal with, just for make sure say Sierra Leone no achieve voting the people they want. Now maybe they don't go hire Chas Magai so that they go through them for can create black politics in the Republic of Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone, let we all help the police them for me to make sure say the police themselves be confidence in our society. Men are not afraid for work for we. At least now we give them the crown, now we make them go check out. They say they serve we. They know they serve we for can't harm we, but they serve we for can't protect we. So anything where you see it from the police across your chiefdom, across your district them, any side where they go now, you take bike. Before you claim part of that bike, take the number plate, send it to your brother, send it to your sister, because we get political rebels in the Republic of Sierra Leone, as we don't tire with political rebel movement. We want to see a reliable, a future politics as soon as you watching with Vice President in the talk say this election, this 2023 election is the future of Sierra Leoneans, because we don't produce a lot of students from where President Bio don't come na power. A lot of university students they don't graduate. So we don't want you graduate, you can't sit back now also they eat if mama no cook, you know they get food for it. We want when you graduate, they able to apply and fit into the society. Even at 500,000 they go pay you. Now money. Now money, a better pathway, they get no pay. So we want to engage the student the way they graduate into job now. So now that President Bio to work with, and say agriculture, it get a large scale of employment in any society. Even when you go pack fruit, the first day when my sister counts me now konkuba I go pick. My brother, I pick konkuba, I run away. You don't see konkuba farm? the first day when my sister bring me canna, now I say where I go to get back. Now they can me go now one farm. Now konkuba will go put. You pick konkuba, tell you run away. And I pay they pay you not for free. You pick tell you run away. They do clean. I see do clean. I twist. I take me back now. Twist. So I come back now me house because if they pick the farm now, so it big part they go bring people in other countries. They for can't pick now. Konkuba.
But DJ Force, look at Spain. Why make Spain so famous? But people that they go there so much is because of they get so much agriculture than they. You understand?
Yes.
agriculture and Bokuti, people that they come up Poland, different places that they come to come open and farm them. Man, if you see farm there, you say, you know, we have to involve in agriculture. It's the feature.
So now make this manifesto and they call it hope for the people. Hope. They might be talk about inside his statement. We call it hope manifesto. So we know we can't follow somebody where we don't in power as finance minister. He help an Nkrumah fail. Then he go as foreign ministry. He help an Nkrumah fail. Take they rule the building in America. He not finished.
But even statement, when you listen to a statement on BBC, a talker say, Kpaka in government, but things and they went and do. Yes. Between APC government, Kpaka government, it's about things and they went and do when they really put in place. An APC government now what's happening?
Austerity.
So this government, this election will carry. Aleki go pusara, Aleki go kill Babu. He tie them, he roast them. I would vote against APC.
Yes. Would have voted for the best.
What's that green movement, President Biona Oga on top? We don't launch up at the manifesto. Don't make someone don't go pull sweat. He said the one with the finger. Oga on top. Yesterday I don't laugh. Oga on top them they share voters registration. No, they don't go make the ID card.
Yes.
They don't give all name Hawakago. The ID President Bill bring come a get cheap.
A different.
And they don't put sweat. Oga on top. It's happy they don't study them, but they watch them, they come out different angle. Where's the Tenneh said upper cut? Then they give them the upper cut. Oh, God don't launch on top of them. And then they can kill them now. This car they don't hatch and they don't hatch, and then they say this car because they don't
They say they don't want that. They say they don't want. They don't want.
They say someone and be me neighbor. What I go to? What they say? See, the register now for cow with the organizer. So that old one, and they don't print Boku. They don't pass around. They want make and they don't meet up. They don't pass. They don't get no way for make and
they say they give 7 days. They say they give 7 days to President for change them.
If for change, if you not change, they not agree. Oga on top.
They don't try on that say another power.
President Leona the Oga Kpaka in Oga on top for them. They don't meet up.
They don't do an out now. They won't cry like they don't begin cry like crying babies to the international community. We don't go now. We don't go. They do violence.
They make some more. It's when they swear that they be enough.
Everyone misbehave. But that boss they say boss that guy hate. They don't boss some more.
Gentlemen, somebody just text me now. He say, let me say thanks to Kande Yunkela that prayer we offer na Cambia. He said that prayer they don't cut the constitution come on. He said DJ First, can you please tell Kande Yunkela thank you for the prayer that he offered in Cambia? So that is the prayer that I've reflected on APC right now.
Before I forget, I want to send thanks to the paramount chief now, my 91, for a brilliant step where he stepped. You know, where this thing don't happen at Bond, the APC, they begin pass misinformation, especially from this guy had a column, police. They begin talk about Putin, one begin come with threats, you understand? They pass some fake information then. So my 91 now, some tolongbo, gullible supporters, and they grab, they want to begin misbehave. But the paramount chief where they, I don't know, Bampa Lukake, it put them into structure, it put them into place. You understand? Because they want cow with nonsense to rise against Slpp members. So involved. Then we see say now the APC Tolongbo to get somebody, they say, you know, paramount chief, you know, for support one side, you know, for support Slpp, president, they come, president, they go, this, that. One thing I want to let people that know, paramount chief, they all know, see that this government, they for government of the day. We don't cause them paramount chief. One of them more less than, and expect Roma take the paramount chief, all the staff there.
It's cheaper.
All the gold.
All the poor them.
It's cheaper.
They don't get respect for them.
Now, thief there. It's thief there.
Yes, yeah, it's thief there. Today, decision making at Salon, President Bio, the first thing where they ask for, how we advise the elders then. Paramount chief then. It they get that there. Even when that August then occur, before you take any decision, they get at the paramount chief then, the elders then, councils then, to get advice. That's not a visionary leader. Now we don't see dignity, honor don't come. So I want my 91 paramount chief, Bangola Kpaka, announce the name. Thank you very much for that brilliant attack. Because this election here, we get for vote President you bet. No intimidation, no mamiko, no violence. We ready for them. We got for team up and vote and make sure we vote is protected. APC, now before we be the threatening, we like say now we want get salon. No, salon for we. And we were one less salon a better. We boku persona. Yes, now the message don't go to the people and say they want less salon better. So few minority they know you just grab no more and begin threatening. We see they will make we ungovernable, they will destroy with democracy, we will enjoy, who picking their future. We are not going to accept that.
And that is why we said this election we are taking over.
Yes.
We are taking over.
We are not going to accept it. We are not going to tolerate it. We are taking over all over. Then that means that the competition don't come. Kailao, Makeni, Loco, Cambia, all around the district.
Kabala.
Kabala, Maboroka.
Kabala na Maboroka they challenge.
Yes.
Kabala say no, would they give more vote to President Bio and the SLPP? Then Maboroka say no, would they give vote Pasuna? And that is everywhere. They don't form themselves. Yeah, because the censors speak. Censors they come for development. All man want get development. All man get water. All man want get water. All man want get electricity. Everybody want get senior secondary school and junior secondary school. Imagine APC they in power for 11 years. They don't one day provide junior secondary school for their chiefdoms. Instead, wait time read for sit exam. You they go find school side for picking for go sit exam. But now, even river now, we say river day now for cross. They don't care junior secondary school and senior secondary school day.
You imagine one of your message will be the same. So now inside APC administration, even state house going now water where they water not they're not going to clean water. APC
now water where they be dig day.
Could you imagine which can political party go rule a country for how many years? How many years suppression? They suppress with people there for almost 21 years. Then they come.
Then they open car wash day. They open car wash day.
Could you imagine how we go allow them kind of people there? When the day of the no say election they don't lost election, then they begin to take care.
Car wash naya. When a university student they go school they was car naya. Now that car wash they go tina na parliament or they say President Bio don't bring car wash for we you today. They no say car wash naya. You therefore apply for was motor naya. You don't apply. They not give you job. They know they give if you don't apply.
When I mean the number one, let the people then go school because when they go school, if you go school, you know you left and right. This damn technology, they go able to take from somebody like before somebody can call like you say that so this place. But when you know, educate the digital world with President Bureau na salon, you go able to like say papa like you say like you see what they go on. Someone no can tell you say oh salon full price don't go up. Now you have only thing price don't go up. When you go with chair, you go say now you go not say now global crisis. So APC be one less Sierra Leoneans them blind and they not educate. Then they turn to drop out the okupele there's somebody the way you talk, they use some big drama. They just go to clap no more because they don't understand what he talk. President
yes.
Said,
one guy, one SLPP MP, a go campaign in area. He say, well, today we want for tell una now say una stop the clapping. He say any politician way they can una not just the clap. He say, una listen to the message. Una listen what you would can't tell una not just clap for we now. This clap here, let us stop and now. Let us listen to the manifesto of President Bio. I so admire that MP the way we be addressing people for this election here. He say, he don't tell with the clap. He say, una let stop the clapping now. Una let the listen now. And that was a very good sensitization. I like that. Yeah, because you don't tell with the clap. What to make APC no one put this rally inside? Rally, you know they address nobody. Everybody they go there drunk. Everybody they go there, they don't take cocaine. They don't drink, they don't smoke. They don't drink alcohol. So why they go talk to you get sense?
That's the thing. Okay, now see the difference. I forget to count that video, but next I'm counter.
Now kush they take, they know they afford for buy coke because coke very expensive. Now kush then they take ice. Yeah.
But now President Bio don't bring civilization into the politics. You go sit down or you go tin up, they entertain you, then they talk to you. So everybody will be the way President Bio they launch a manifesto. But where go they don't, they go tell him picking. They say that manifesto the way President Bio don't talk about me now for the vote. Oh, this country here, we no one angry now. We the past say they count agriculture for we, it don't count education. We don't see. It says so all me picking now for President Bio now they go vote for.
You see?
And for SLPP. So and they all go there, they not drink alcohol, no alcohol business not be there. Everybody go with their real clean mind and they go pay attention. So you see, now this politics APCDS, they don't want to practice that politics. They don't want
to. In fact, they don't understand. They don't understand the new direction today. They don't understand the new direction today. And they don't want for land.
They don't want for land. So what now the police need for do in this election here? Because PPRC now part of government body. Now an institution where they try for directory the right direction, how for conduct election and how for behave into election, and now they pass their lawyer. So when they don't pass the law don't left now police their hand for say nobody know for put set na motoka he can't on the street, he can't bobo the way they take alcohol and dirty the street and they go and cheap people the mobile and they play set, they know they listen. They go haywire, they go and cheap people the market, they lock shop. So the police their responsibility now for make sure say they enforce that law day where PPRC don't pass and where the government in the Republic of Sierra Leone don't pass it, no rally. Anybody who ever put set na street they pass with them. I mean, therefore deal with the political leader where they before that party day, at least why they question around. Therefore deal with her and therefore stop
point down the way DJ for scout. That's with the rapper. You know why?
And also anybody who on a day now on a neighborhood, if you see group of men then can they inside any also they don't pass 5-10. Una alert the police, the men can check them. Una be vigilant for una self. Now una community, na any place. Una see group of men they don't come, then boku, then they inside one house. Una be vigilant, una watch them, the movements, una ask them outside and come outside and they go. Because then they get a lot of rumors there. And all the money company there. Let them put heavy security there. They let them mind the areas there. Let them not careless inside there. Because a fire then they go begin they put the airports. Let them they guide them. Because they don't get manifesto on a destruction and money cost and get. But the cost here we don't sign. Let them continue for the cost till 2028. Let them continue normal with the cost.
When I know what they talk about with when I know what they talk about with beautiful airport. Stadium. They say that stadium there, that one we get fixed. Now I make audio. They say that stadium there, na money then go take cyber out to better stadium. Yeah, made them give them 1 year. That stadium they broke and they calm down.
Yeah, but the stadium is not only going to be in Bo. The stadium is going to go all over the district them. Now, then the President Bio start a project for stadium them. Because when I remember when Kpaka be the commoner power, Kpaka left money for be all stadium because one host zone 2. And zone 2, if you don't get stadium, then they give you staff. If you don't get hotel, then they know they give you. So what the APC do? They can't buy all the money then.
Later.
McKinney stadium, they no bill.
Yeah,
stadium, they no bill. They no bill. So when President Bio come, this project is an ongoing project, but it go step by step. Now, FIFA don't qualify that stadium day. They don't know, so we don't get that stadium. So we get the next day, maybe go Kono or McKinney or Kabbalah. So we get for make sure say all the 13 districts they get stadium. So we say go they able to host international matches.
Yes.
Kono
right now. Right now they go on.
They go on. Now make could rehabilitate stadium and free on.
We get international players and right now the ball right now. Because the hotel where I be they rent the generator They tell me say they're not going to give me because they get over 2 or 3 different countries at the hotel right now inside Bo where they play. So you see, things they go on, but when people are full, when they block, now this week, nine salon people, they're not married us, you know, they ever fix because there's a charity begin at home. When you block inside your house, you block all over. They know they listen, they know they pay attention, and they know they able to react to things them. How you gonna know what somebody they do when you know they pay attention, when you know they listen, when you know they observe, then just they make noise. The only thing where they sabi na mamikos.
When I make
a know what food they come.
I come back to you, Bosslady. You just talk about the mamikos bomber, you know. Now man, it's not relevant. The only thing where they get now the money na mamikos. But however, I count something where can in mind. You know the imam religious leader. Few days ago, they pull strategic audio. You know, say mamikos, you know, they work again. The High President, you don't sack the religious leader, the imam. How they don't sack this, that. But now to tell you, say how them people then they don't stand confirm. Nobody know they put there again. Show the video where the imam come out. The imam say, no. Nobody.
Listen now. Listen now.
I said no. I said no.
Nobody knows sack me.
Nobody knows sack me. I still remain there. You know, then kind of like politics, you know, they work. APC 99 strategies, you know, they work anymore. The only thing maybe they think say go work for the mamikos, but the mamikos, you know, they work. Then they call the new mamikos who no one they hear it. You understand?
So they are put them for my mayor. The danger lie we don't lie. Let all man see about.
Not so in a mayor. Not so in a mayor. Now in them Emmanuela red lipstick.
Hello.
Yeah, DJ boy. Come back. You don't go blind.
You know, now all mamikos they will be don't tell and say me them bring a new one there. And mamikos not get natty for do we. Nothing where we all sabi. But just because we come on a home, we people then teach you how to behave.
No, yeah. Just before I cut your boss, as Madam Tenneh, because you don't talk about mayor. We know they talk about mayor. Lord tell thanks to Gento what he do. Gento for this country 3 years. We know they forget you. Lord tell Gento thanks for what he do. The strategic what Gento do. You know, because that woman a fair mayor. What did Gento do to make sure traffic not blocked from last night? Gento don't begin work. Account manpowers then to make sure they cut all them thing in it. Then country 3 they gather on the crown go as a historical place. They go Kpaka because they don't go for tourism. They know they tourism. They go for Kpaka. So President, you can see them. They're from there because it's a historical something or whatever they want to do. But Gento do a brave job where, you know, they don't can clear that traffic. They don't make sure they don't get all the things they need.
Well, even New England, heavy rain become and heavy wind become. So Boku poll before on our ground. They are waiting mayor. You know, she don't wait for President Bio. You know, she don't wait for anybody. He just make sure say he put things in place. He got a youth man them. They don't go clean that place. They picking a don't clean because picking a day per exam right now. They don't get access for go school. So Akisoya will not get for talk about this program here because already it don't fail seriously. Na plaza CB they go plant.
Na failure.
Na plaza CB they go plant.
They get you. You mute maybe. Check on.
Make us send a message to Gento right quick, okay? That 23 na a very spiritual tree that one day. I get a big experience of country tree. It don't for them right now. Na Gento na intake the challenge. Gento, this message they go to you. You don't involve in this, but you get for consult a spiritualist them. May them tell you waiting you need for do for the country, for the city, for the people of Sierra Leone, because I get a big experience of country tree. I tell everybody this. I still get a video. So Gento, we thank you and we love you. We support you, Gento. You as you name Gento, now say Gento. I say they do Gento things them, you know. We like you, we love you. Not only like we love you. So please consult some people we get different eye where we not go do something special for this tree because now the heart of Sierra Leone we not do something.
I'm not cutting you off here. The tree that what they don't do, they're not a tree. They get around, they don't get around one side. President Yoga for goodie because a historical something, they see again in speed, then they decide with the leaders them to see what they get for do with time. Now bonded the bond them, traded the trade on they get for Kpaka because you know the country being there as a symbol. We
APC don't go forever.
You understand?
Exactly.
But the country trade for them. He put all the other old president them. He left His Excellency. Ha! Una for no say. Now the sign. Now a sign of victory. Now a sign of victory. That one day now that man then we dey bien Alec he come out for be president. We stand with her with dey bien and we deal with them and we don't vote them back in. And
fair to them you do that. Yes. Fair to that you do that DJ for them or reminder
we tell them. I know.
Well, you go look whether they wear dress animal, they wear passport and Sierra Leone. What did they do? No politics here, you know they gay. No politics here, you know they gay.
Innocent goats them. Innocent goats them.
Now politics of manifesto they work now and policies.
Innocent animal then go get close.
Yes, they go get close.
Make I tell you now what happened to Anescoromaso. You go tell for they do something, but you cop it a fool. We they live now a spiritual world. This universe, what do you give? Now it they give you back. Unless it don't destroy people in life now that can't day. It don't bring up people that they don't can spread corona, they don't spread Ebola. People they don't die. You visit them people and they then go lay dumb. Unless they enjoy that money, na lie. Now me then they torment unless it torments past where they put salt pa below. Always they do so in the pelona ipema go so kobe now. Tenga na a wolf agbelio be bogopia ga face ya tulu ego ma no ga ti ya face ya na say tu aga ti ya face ya all na the torment they pagam e no get for enjoy in time this for make
like S.O. Williams.
Yeah, 9 time this for make you relax, make you enjoy. You know, it don't old man, it don't weak. I get one secret for Ernest. Today, I dey hold me peace. That one day, if anybody here, man hold me peace. When see today, I call. I don't want to talk because everybody back in and we on brother back, you know. But make it go back, make it back off, make it sit down. Now, in your small brother, now in day, why you not go support this man? Why you not go support this man? For
because evil, because evil not go ever support good. That's the difference.
Yeah. But it don't fail. Anyway, me and it can't go.
Okay, now something I want to say here. I think in Bintumani, they go sign no violence treaty between Samura and President Bio yesterday or today. But I want to remind Sierra Leone, they say APC na a political criminal. Then they not only go for Charles Magai. Charles Magai get a primary chief na Mano, that's it. Where they try for engage and say they need Kamajore help, and they want them for can help them in these elections. And we will also see where somebody Tinana Peter they talk say now you and the camp pathway. But we don't want UN again na Sierra Leone. The man we drive UN then na Sierra Leone na in power so. We want for make sure say we pick themselves go work na United Nations now na other countries. But we don't want United Nations army again in Sierra Leone. So Charles Magai, he come na the SLPP party, na the APC party. He not come for can help Sierra Leone. He come for can distress Sierra Leone because at the end of the day, he get anger against with the citizens in the Republic of Sierra Leone who will not be given power again. So let the police monitor in movement and any district where this campaign don't open, where it go to Sierra Leone, they una not listen to them. Una not listen to them. Now, a fair politician, you know, get no student we don't ever pay scholarship for go study in Sierra Leone. But it always there for make sure say for cripple Sierra Leoneans the developmental agendas. So fellow Sierra Leoneans, the one way they be say now you and the camp pathway, they still they feature. Una not forget them. Una turn security for una self and una turn security for una picking them and for una country. And this election we don't come, fellow Sierra Leoneans, una they go vote for President Bio, that is, they go vote for hope. You go vote for electricity. You go vote for education. You go vote for Julius Maada bill for agriculture. You go vote for Julius Maada bill and Slpp party for let Freetown clean. Una make sure say gentle we it don't take now God don't send him. Now God don't send him. He is filthy rich. But God don't send and say, go help me Freetown people. Today, I encourage all Freetonians from Western to Eastern. For let una say, una pikin can begin get job now. Because city mayor or city council, they provide job pass, even central government. City council, it create job pass central government. City council, it gets a lot of benefit them, but because we don't give this council to APC for a very long time, now it make it the finance way youth man they grow na Freetown, they don't get work. Because the city council wait for create job for them, the people who they take over, they don't get leadership in them. They don't get leadership feature in them. Now I make gentle now Gordon Senna. So I talk to Freetonians them inside Freetown. June 24 election, una make sure say una vote for gentle, make it able bring change na Freetown for let una self see because una self now, una need for let una dey do marketplaces now. Outside market day, toilet day, una sit down inside a very good hygiene. They bring Loma for una way Saturday read or Thursday read. They bring late night shopping for una. It begin a, I mean, not to central no more possible for they do business. Wait time reach today, we go do market na ya. Lorry the day, place the day for keep una market them. Now they have to the camp. I mean, dig toilet for una. Make sure say una dey na a society una they do una business. Nobody know for disrespect una. I think that this gentle say no, my people are suffering in Freetown. I need to create hygiene space for them. Look like 5 years now, we will begin that city council to APC. Now, Dotty they put na street. And me say they talk to gentle where he can that moment make you able to talk to Freetown people them. Make they get a land for making we able to go to a Dotty now a new place because that moment now it don't make long life no day na Freetown. Because that when the Dotty they born, that smell as you smell no more, the lungs the all don't spoil inside your belly. As you say, you hate the heart. They can't go to hospital, now die so. So gentle they can now for can create another new location for the trade Dotty. Now make way they come. All them much the way President you'll be brinker for the trade Dotty. Akisoya hola, it go pack them. They pull part panel, they sell them. They pull diesel panel, they sell them. You know they use them for the public. But gentle go come, he use them much and they for the true way una waste them far away from una, so that una picking they go live in a very good society. And they go live in a very good hygiene so that una say una pikin go get long life and una say go get long life. Disease, mosquito go less na Freetown because mosquito they go pass more time there inside Freetown because APC be don't control the city council for a very long time where they not able to bring any changes, any transformation. Somebody want use toilet self now behind the buffer they pass, it go sit down the peace. And where you go peace day na rata they invite, na cockroach they invite. Na mosquito they invite. So all that here they reduce the lifespan na any society. Fellow Sierra Leonean, come June 24, una vote for una self and una vote for gentle.
Thank you very much, DJ, for the Slpp DJ. Maada Kpaka, can you find a message then from there wrap up?
Oh, me find a message DJ first, forget about Chas Magai. And then man put parable say, Jejo do ya no my jail me. My guy, my meaning. If APC disgrace and they parents and then put on herself on your own land. President Biokam, he iPad man, the eternal Attorney General. Where he be say doing the run of Sidon, he talks say maybe not ever enforce power into President Bio in another country. They misbehave so the eternal is very APC. Now failure corner. Now they all go back na failure corner. I don't even get to for member. He's a broken man and they look for validation. He's a broken person. And he just get that egotism in a way, he not be he want to make sure say it work. Look why they go live. So APC then they talk say 2018, now give power to President Bio. If they wait, sit on a radio, the labo, they talk say, when I not get power, when I not believe in her.
He say Bio get baggage. He say President Bio get baggage. That's why he be campaign against him.
Yes, he say President Bio get baggage. At the end of the day, President Bio turn Anthony General. But the people of Sierra Leone, Governor Clarkson in prayer, he embarrassed himself. In factory camp, na revenge he can with. Then they come out, fruit on the go Congo Sasso and Escoma. Deemaa don't tell us, so swear they know they kill you. But you know they ever allow you for do anything. There's some cost day when a generation are cost. People then they underrate that in there, but it is still go. That one day, what's it in Papa do Samisi Magai? You know they ever smell power in that country, they enter in green. What's it in Papa do it betray Samisi Magai? It be me grandpa tell me say, now in go through that doctor with them kiss Samisi Magai for make finish power. So now the swear na they be na so. Say now. Let's talk to the people of Sierra Leone. The people of Sierra Leone, when I don't see President Bio in 5 years, when I don't see the manifesto, the women there, the 30%, when I vote overwhelmingly, sometimes President Bio go add another 10% there. When I vote, when I bring in more seats, especially the northern part of Salon, when I vote, Koloko, when I not hesitate, we vote on una counter. Yeah. We don't see the big 7 there inside the game. The 7 points plan inside the new manifesto. Tenneh, no regrets. The votes wanna vote for President Bio, and the support wanna give President Bio. This second round, may God bless una. Wo ogbauma, si awu muya ofi nongowa, wo etena ya ofi. One Joma, President Bio Lokoloma, Nugama, Kadama district, Nagbaseva Hue, Tamu Yaga there, Nasi Alokolitima, Yetsuga Yafia Kenemava. A Lokoloma, Nugama, Nasi Akenema, need to go to Bego Taper to what to me Bate, to Tena Home Bate, Kemo say Woma, supporting Alfia President Bio, Upena, the whole southeast, go Anujolo all supporting, including the north, the western area. Go and by supporting now. Say local President Bio, boom. Go and local Bio. That's a ball, Makaka, and my woman Yalfi. When I forgo away Yalfi. It's now. So the people of Sierra Leone, when I not forget, June 24, sharp 9 o'clock. Make sure say you don't vote. Before 12, now call the results. Because this now no runoff for President Bio. APC don't die. The constitution don't for done. I didn't juju be hang. God don't come up be when I see don't watch that constitution if for the one a very big sign of that country day. When I got for see a new day, a new dawn inside Salon. So I tell una thank you to viewers then when we they come for can course when as Ghanaians they love stop their habit here. We get for land for tell safe too. If we not tell self to, nobody else not get for tell to. This now the right direction, and at the only direction we get for landway now destination, we get for reform Salon, and Salon continuously they transform to the country who wants for catch up with the rest of the other African countries there. I tell you now all thank you. Yeah? May God bless Salon. May God continuously bless President Bio and his team them. June 24, let God make love all meet up here. We tell Victor for thank you. Dr. Kane Yumkela, we tell you thank you. And Gentle Kamara for the clean way they clean the city. We don't tell you thank you. Yeah? Gentle, and don't forget to vote for our city mayor. Gentle, the real deal for 2023. And don't forget President Bio, Oga on top. Oga on top.
Francis Jela, I say I love you. He said I love you all. So
thank you, Francis Jela. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, yeah. May God bless you all. And viewers them, let more provision can Salon. Would I not get work? Let God make it get work, yeah. more continue for push the new direction and agenda forward. Yeah, this now the green movement.
Thank you very much, Madam Tenneh Kpaka.
You.
That's the voice of Madam Tenneh Kpaka, the grassroots mama. Now, as we wrap up the programs, DJ for don't give a final speech.
Let just buttress something before you say anything.
Yes, Robert, madam.
Yeah, fellow Sierra Leoneans, today this message they go purely in the northern part of Sierra Leone. We tell una thank you for una massive turnout and support who not only give President Bill from where he did na power inside in 5 years. Today we'll be proud of Magberi Bridge. We don't connect Magberi Bridge. And today I also want to tell una say we get 16 crossing points across the country where President Bill want construct the bridge the day. Una not follow these criminals where they inside the APC party, we don't can hang na America, Holland, Germany, Australia, where they talk through internet for let we not buy into the political gamble where they don't carry it. Una not buy into that. Fellow Northerners, today the bridge where President Bill constructs and the north, it don't connect the north to the capital city, Freetown. For that reason, June 24, 2023, oh, they go na the ballot paper, una vote against APC massively and vote for Slpp and President Bill. And today, I want to tell in a thank you again, where the school feeding program inside the northern part of Sierra Leone, where President Bill start a school feeding program under any direction, free quality education. Today, the northerners them, I tell una thank you, and the teachers then at the northern part of Sierra Leone, I tell you all thank you. When I come massively June 24 for make sure say we vote against corruption and we vote against APC tolongbo to get pan body. For the fact that we know say barabara now inside the north barabara be the common. President Bill don't pick agriculture and we know say we get bully land them now the northern part of Sierra Leone. We na de barabara de komo, date no de pana, season no de pana, the rest they can 24 hours. So for that reason, when I come on board, let we vote for the Slpp party and President Bill, you will want for let agriculture take over Sierra Leone, and you will want for let the free quality education, for let it come, vote for President Bill and vote for the Slpp party. And I tell now, and when they talk to chairman and leader inside these elections, let we pray God, let rain not come. But in the northern part of Sierra Leone, more, I want to let President Bill and the Slpp and Prince Harding for me to make sure say they provide transport facility for the areas where the police stations are they far, for those who able to transport people then at their location and they so that they go able to cast the vote for President Bill and the Slpp. The more vote you give to President Bill, the more we don't get power in the House of Parliament, so that if you say they go build school now, somebody not go check the paper inside the House of Parliament, because we all see APC during APC where they begin at the House of Parliament, because of the number of population we be did any bill where they can lay in a table, they go burn am, they kick the Bible. All that now be a testimony for say they are no longer a political party. They are criminals, they are rare boys. Now when they go in the House of Parliament, they not be able to do anything but now for they kick the Bible and the Quran and they chair papers the way President Bill can lay in a parliament for let the debate and make a law so that people that will benefit. And I also want to tell you and say inside this women empowerment week, APC vote against that. They not vote for her. Now only NGC and C4C they support President Bill in administrations and in power in government, Slpp inside the House of Parliament. For me, they able to pass this bill, this 30% bill will come. So do you now they go vote, una make sure say una vote with wiseness and una vote for President Bill so that he go get more seats in the House of Parliament. This census what we don't do. Every chiefdom President Bill don't track him. He don't know what you want. He don't know what you need. Now make in result they everywhere now we chiefdoms there. Now we district them. For that reason, I tell now all thank you. And I believe say June 24, everybody will go with a very clean mind and very conscious vision. For me, will go vote against APC tolongbo to get pan body in the Republic of Sierra Leone. As the order can hang like a bat. That they wait now, America, England, Germany, especially England is their waste area in England. Now they all day, they know they pay rent, the house rent, they come on again, their mortgages not they come on again. in Sierra Leone, with all the leakages, then they might making the final say the Mami cost don't increase more. Every day they describe with sisters there, we imam them, we women's leaders there in Sierra Leone, because all the leakages then they will be don't lock, all that not turn as pain. Now they hard, they're not able to pay the mortgages then they. So they don't begin all the mortgages then they in America, England, Germany. So they try for play black politics so that when I go buy into those black politics and they come to power where they come not to for can transform Freetown, and for can wage war on our economy. And we not agree again this election. Nobody know they set this election. We not agree the opposition set this election on economy. We not agree anybody said this election on Tombo riot or Tenneh riot. We not agree anybody said this election on hungry or Maggi dia or pepper dia. We all know see the various countries that would they buy a bag of rice now. The amount they buy a bag of rice, it's so exorbitant. Price of increase don't take place everywhere. Let nobody not go tell una say Tindia, una buy into that. Una vote against APC June 24, 2023 as they're not good for themselves and they're not good for Sierra Leone. Thank you very much, the Green Movement, and thank you very much, Deemaa, for bringing me into the studio today. I tell Fambude Tata.
Thank you very much, DJ Force. That's the great DJ Force, the Slpp DJ. We just don't talk. You know, he have a strong message to Sierra Leoneans. And we know see APC tolongbo to get pambodi and not go sit down again and not go rule again anymore. All the ones and we our followers and viewers and the one we get stars and the one we send some brilliant questions and we go through your questions and later on we will come we get for highlight them. Times they can go for open telephone line, we will not get for the car on board. Even share a link, la una go come to participate for la tell President Bio thanks. So we all will make sure the message go across the country for let everybody vote for President Bio, especially the one that winner undecided voters. Then they think about the country. Then they think about the good things that we President Bio they do and the things that we President Bio can do for the country. A leader we believe in everybody, a leader we believe see national cohesion. I make you don't see different political leaders them from different political parties that they don't can join the Slpp. You don't see even Victor Bokari 4, you don't see the campaign for Slpp. It's because Slpp is the only way forward to transform this nation. You know, look like how the APC tolongbo to get pambody, then I be thief no more, they be the thief, and only spend on part then regard even the regard and say they not value them. But this is not president, we don't kind make sure everybody values. So we'll vote for them. Thank you, Victor, for very much for the way you don't champion the campaign, where you try for expose the APC Tolongbo to get pambody. For everybody understands the Tolombos are not good for this country today and not good for tomorrow. And what would they try for do now ANC with the bill? What would the bill ANC? That means that we're not going to create a development that will allow somebody who don't know nothing about development and can destroy them. No. Now maybe you see President Bill count everybody inside NGC, APC, different political parties, C4C, and Marcel Lamina, come on, C4C, let him belt down and can join SLPP, not for craziness or stupidity, but because they don't see the reality, they don't see the direction, the vision with President Bio, the work towards. In that direction, would encourage every Sierra Leoneans to join hand and support President Bio. If you not be APC be voting for last year, I won't let you think about the school fees where you begin them they go they know they pay school fees. That not body where President Bio don't pull na your head. Somebody they can't talk about bread and butter. Well, I want to tell when I say the bread and butter where they talk about you calculate if you in a household you get 10 picking that they go to school. Calculate how much money they cost where they pay school fee, where uniform, feeding everything the partner. Remember the scratch card them way before we buy scratch card, picking where you don't see Becker, we don't see was for scratch card, how much it cost for scratch card. We President you don't pull on power, you picking them, they are burden. Remember say you got picking them where they be go school, they pay money. Now, President Bio don't call radical inclusion. See, got picking there on everybody in that country to go school free. Got picking where you get belay, where you know they go school, you don't get the opportunity to go school because you don't get belay. The boy picking the marginalized. President Bio say no. God picking for go school. Even when you get belly, when you born the picking, if you're not able to take care of them, President Bio don't build schools, them, waiting schools, then I would call and take care. We say people in there with a specialist, then they take care of the picking until school off, you go collect the picking them. Yeah, then structures and I in the Western world not to bobo money than the boku money, but President Bio do free of charge. You know, this not a leader we want for let this country go up. They sit down, play where sit down, they look at the Pekin and the young ones say, Una, I want you the opportunity for let una self consider to make this country a great nation. Not to somebody where just selfish, they don't rule for 2 years, they still say power, babati, a one power. You know, if you don't want power, you go put somebody there where the person will just be there as a toy, they people put on the in there, they manipulate, they thief on the money, they thief on the wealth, they thief the gentry there, they want to enjoy. And they do business for himself, for in family members there. You know, so we for reject that ideology, they will reject APC because they're not good for that country there. You know, we don't see what the president build up and do. Now, under this administration, we don't see say workers them, they don't get right. You know, but good things then. The things of President Bill, we say we discuss that, you know, they don't know. So I just want to say, let's continue to support them, let's stand behind them, let's do house-to-house rally, house-to-house campaign, talk to your neighbor, and also watch your neighbor for security reasons also. And we'll make sure June 24th, we go re-elect President Bill, we give a no runoff. Let we shock APC, the shock of their life, when they know one day see, let we give them. Till we meet again, me and Deemaa, the great, the Slpp BORBOR, I remain the Slpp BORBOR. I go tell you thank you, and thank you very much, my comrade, my partner, DJ Force, the Slpp DG. Thank you very much. You know, and also I want to tell the Grassroot Mama, thanks very much. We himself for brilliant analogies we put on board. We stand for the truth, for we make sure for let's alone go before. We want to Slpp Bosslady, thanks very much for the brilliance analysis we echo it on board. We said don't let everyone tell the TGM members, we groups, the network of the Slpp network, we across Leo, we works together very strong. We want every branches of the social media of the Slpp, they will work very hard to make sure they get the rightful information for President you to re-elect. This is not a message where they go out to everybody, radio stations, you know, all over public places, marketplaces, you know, for let them understand that the message goes see President you with a re-elect and will no run off. Let will give APC shock, then they know say yes. Mami cause no they give you power, intimidation, no they give you power.
Corruption.
You know, corruption, no they give you power. Destruction, no they give you power. You know, that will put APC tolongbo to get somebody on permanent position. Then they remain it because they not mature yet, they don't get the idea, they don't know the iota of governance. The only thing when they know that tiffy, and make criminal cases in their head. And let when people that understand say Samura Kamara is possible in order for run on the ballot. We want to run on the ballot because one bitter like the task, you know. But it's possible in order for run because you get criminal cases. The criminal case where you get that with APC to APC, you know, so we will not get nothing to do with that. We are Slpp, we believe in law abiding, we are law abiding citizens then, we believe in democracy. Then maybe we come with we say no more killing anymore. We see a video where they still talk about I see one other non-entity we just come out from prison a come LJ small brother I go put on a for he say President Bill don't confess say no kill anymore. You know, one thing I want to let people to understand here is, you know, now President Bill called it free quality education. It's so sad to see people that win at Tolongbo APC, then most of them they say they educate, but we see the foolishness and the myopicness inside most of them. The reason why President Bill said yes, we're not to kill anymore. That is true. We are not killing anymore because we then begin law now we country where we kill, where the law now be death penalty, and there's no death penalty anymore. We are in America with a superpower, other countries, and they kill.
They get death penalty. They get death penalty.
Yes, but Australia will not get that anymore. We so Salon will not they kill anymore. That is true. We don't President Bill don't do them. They don't stop them. Because that's what President Bill be, that's what APC they be they use. They kill people and mina them. They assassinate, kill other people then on the to hang them.
S.O. Williams. They kill S.O. Williams.
Yes, S.O. Williams.
And now they inject S.O. Williams in family them for many votes against APC.
APC. You see?
Yes.
So these are the things where President Bill can pull on. Because I will take up for example what Palo Conte do where you go to go assassinate President Bio, and at the APC time, if I don't,
Paulo Conte for don't die.
If I don't die, you know, death penalty for don't kill up. If I don't die, now President Bio say let somebody not use some can lie on somebody or create some false thing and then you hold you and they go kill person for nothing. Now it take death penalty from there. So eradicating death penalty we're not in our country. That means we know they kill no more. That is it. But most of them are gullible supporters, then myopic in their brain, so stupid in their brain where they don't get sense, that they use the language in the form of different form, you know.
Yeah.
So I want to
most of the people where they try for misuse the internet, they are all from diaspora. They are all in diaspora. APC, they don't count them and all go through their scholarship the way they give them. So now they have become more frustrated and they are trying to destroy Sierra Leone through internet. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, una dey na the ground, some of food na, they will pay house rent for yourself, they will buy food for yourself, we get clean job now, we get good cars and how they drive, una dey na future. All this what they do now for una what they do am. Do ya una stand against APC rebellion speech them where they throw at una na future. Una not agree for them. Una not agree for them at all as the other kind of diaspora, they don't fail. They are not doing, they don't even apply for job. They are on the street selling drugs, taking drugs. So for that reason, una no agree, turn una right against Sunaya. And so APC be on the rules Sierra Leone. Yeah, who they are with the fed for una, would they give una the messages, would they educate una, say vote for hope, vote for education, because we don't see how President Biodepa takes Sierra Leone to the next stage. Una all see the whole world. They go elect President Bio and give the award, say he get the best minister in the world. Hey, what that takes with 7 million population. What about Australia? Una feel say una no one gets the best minister of education. Australia for say no one get the best minister of education in the world. No, one gets her. And the woman will be interview President Bio inside that UN summit education where we go. Now Julia Gillard, she was the first female prime minister in Australia here. Now interview President Bio, where they go select David Monina Senga as the best minister in the world. You know whose campaign they go through? From Africa, inside the small corner, in the small map of the world, Africa map, the world map, na small side we go take that kind of leadership day. So we now make sure we follow President Bio June 24, 2023 election and we'll vote for President Bio.
Thank you very much, DJ Ford. Well, Abraham Barry, I want to tell you, it's the first time we have leader called President Bio, but APC Communist Party are dealers. Thank you very much. I think Sierra Leoneans, they know the awareness.
Yes.
Francis, we love you too. And Maada Bio, Sheikh Dabo say Maada Bio. DJ Ford together, 1, 2, 3.
Maada Bio. Maada Bio. Maada Bio. Okay, very recently, I been on name Fatima Bio as Talk and Give. Fatima Bio na a new name than the Talk and Give because na in name Talk and Do. So na Fatima Bio na Talk and Give.
Talk and Give.
Yes. So every Sierra Leone they know say na a new name than in the Republic of Sierra Leone Talk and Give. Thank you.
Well, no problem. I don't get with the Punadu that name the next week with the Punadu.
Yeah, Talk and Give.
Talk and Give. Our followers, viewers.
The day why I tweet that name, na Twitter, I will get over 2,500 followers for that name. When I name a Talk and Give, 2,500 followers. Now I get straight. Na Twitter. I say Fatima Bio in new name na Talk and Give. I get 2,500 followers na Twitter. That same day. Let you know how people they love that woman.
No, she's loved. She's blessed. She's blessed.
Yeah, I say in name I Talk and Give.
No problem. Follow Sierra Leoneans on how they end the program. DJ Ford, glad to be on the program. Thanks to be on the program.
Thank you.
So we'll make it go say Tata. Go say Tata. Peace. Go give back for President Bio.
Vote for development.
Okay, we go say Tata.